from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill for the Giants, Landon Root. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have this and missed stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And we're underway here on Mother's Day. The 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Got him. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. Grounds one to short. Adames tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. That one ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. You always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Strike 2. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. One down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Hey. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ball.
The 1-0. Majinski measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Man at first, 1 away. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Willie Adames stands in. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
One, 2 now. Got him looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Bader up to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And now the count is even. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 1 and the Pirates nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. New inning getting started. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Bart launched a homer in his most recent game. Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's in for a strike. On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7th, shortstop, number 6.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Connor Griffin will hit next. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Pickoff move to second. Griffin dives back in safely. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jostinson Garcia. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Straw returns it to the infield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Ryan Reynolds.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest as the catcher checks on him. Looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Golden opportunity right here.
Inside, ball
The
1.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouls away the first offering. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off
now it's the
for
Giants
Giants,
DH, Elliott
designated
Ramos.
hitter, Elliott Ramos.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen, Thomas Harrington. The rookie right-hander is getting loose.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to
That
the
ball's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
Nope, outside.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Patrick Bailey.
Fought off foul. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Carmen Majinski departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Righty reliever out of the
Number
pen,
78,
Thomas Harrington.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Miles Straw now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Ball.
Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down the
Foul.
line, and it's foul. Ripped, but it curls foul. 1-2 now.
That's a really good take.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Triolo. Play made, that ends the inning. So the Giants leave 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take
for
a look at how the
Pirates,
series has played
third
out so
baseman,
far.
Jared Triolo.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Right side, hard hit. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Pirates.
And here's a look at
Joey
how
Bart.
he's using his pitches in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Anytime
right
you
fielder,
rip a line
Jake
drive the other
Lindor.
way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Jake Mangum. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. Boog Sciambi and Chris Singleton here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. In the air out to center. Bader racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Connor Griffin singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's the strike. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Pirates leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the third. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Just
Ball, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Triolo takes it in for the out. One away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Just
Ball one.
missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Nope.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Comes the 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Lau sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now, Willie Adames struck out looking at his first at bat.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Nick York getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
The 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Brian Reynolds here.
Ball.
Garcia over at first with 1 away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. The count 2-1. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy
Up
walk
next
right
for
there.
Pittsburgh,
Last pitch
the
wasn't even much to
designated
think
hitter,
about.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Landon Root done for the day, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
They
the
bring a
Giants,
young arm out of the
number
bullpen in this
60,
spot, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it. Way to lay off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Second baseman Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
struggles
the
at the plate
Giants.
in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Matt Chapman.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hey! The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Catcher, Patrick Bailey.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Reynolds under this one, and that is that. On to the top of the fifth we go. We are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
0-1 down. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Devers. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Joey Bart.
In there at the knees. 0-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off left side. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him. Out. Number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jake Mangum, the next to hit. breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
That's outside.
He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Mangum checks his swing, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
All these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Base hit. In to score from third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That one almost got him. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second here, no outs. That one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. Inside, backs him off again. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. That smash towards center. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
Outside
That's a ball.
low, and that's ball 3. Harrison Bader on deck for San Francisco. Arise at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. And that's a strikeout looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now here is Connor Griffin.
Shortstop, number 6.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez getting loose as well.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Here's a 2-0. In the air, right side. Lee moving under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That's a ball. Yeah.
Sliced hard but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but the Pirates strike on this run scoring double. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off.
So here's Bader now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Bader.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Montgomery, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. The 2-2. Now he breaks his back. York, the flip, and they get the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly Blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and he's on at first.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Miles Strong.
Hey.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. High fly ball right field. Mangum moving back for this one. And that will end the inning. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Eric Miller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 for 3.
Brandon Lau.
Nope. That's inside.
And another ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Now one
Ball.
miss.
That's inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Too low, ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Jarrett Triola.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The Pirates with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
This is Joey Votto.
Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch is outside. Lau off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Into center. Bader sizing it up. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Montgomery.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, no strikes the count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-1. Upstairs. That one misses.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
That's out.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a strike. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
One out man at first. Rafael Devers will hit next. And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Ball 1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab. That is the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Spencer Horwitz. He represents the go-ahead run.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball
Sounds
2.
of movement in the Giants bullpen. Jose Quijada up and loosening in the pen. Walker getting cranked up as well. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground to first, and foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is filled up. Joe Stinson Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And he walked
Ball
him.
four.
And he heads down to
Perfect.
first as a potential go-ahead
Up
run
next for the
after
Pirates,
that long
left fielder,
AB ends in a walk.
Garcia.
And a base hit. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Arias has it for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Marcell Ozuna.
Right through there for a strike.
The Buccos with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. That one just
Ball one.
misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we stay tied as the inning ends. So one left for Pittsburgh, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Gregory Soto.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Leading off to the
This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Giants with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that one clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt, the throw into second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second.
Wow. I mean, you can't really blame him for wanting to move up and try to get into scoring position, knowing that he's the potential winning run. But, man, that hurts right there. Nice job on the defensive side of the ball to cut him down, though.
The 1-2. Up the middle. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Bader dives back.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Oh, he gloves it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gregory Soto won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh.
with a new arm on the
Number
mound,
49,
Yohan Ramirez.
Yohan Ramirez.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Hey.
The 0-1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Miles Straw digs in now. The 0-1.
Oh, that's off the
Bullpen
plate.
action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 5 and the Pirates 3. Last chance coming up for the Pirates.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Giants.
and on the
Number
mound, the closer,
74,
Ryan Walker.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's down.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Joey Bart.
Joey Bart up here. Tapped on the ground softly to short. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And that one fouled off. The Giants trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Two on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That's down and in.
2.
On a line. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So they're down to their final out. And now Connor Griffin. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Big game for each team, but even more critical for the home team. This swing game, they win the rubber match of the series, take 2 out of 3, feel really good about winning this one. They look ready for the next series.